Nobody ever stops around Christmas. You just keep spending and you just don't think because it's an excuse to spend.
Maybe later when everyone's asleep and I'm not too drunk, then I might try a bit of shopping.
I guess just looking and see if anything catches your eye and you just do it, I guess.
Managed to get a PlayStation at 30% off, which is a bit of a bargain.
Go on and off through the day, don't we?
Yeah, just sneak a look at your phone, have a look, updates to see which websites got
Who needs Christmas dinner when you've got sales?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all right. You got to love a nice British accent. We're joined by Catholic journalist Caroline Farrow and consumer expert Harry Wallop. Welcome to both of you. Caroline, I mean, look, Christmas Day, can't we just have the one day, right, where we don't go shopping?
Absolutely. And I think, you know, Christmas Day has always been sacrosanct, and it doesn't matter whether or not you're Christian or you're of no religion or other religions. It's interesting, isn't it? Recently, Tesco's got slammed because they had that great advert where they said everybody is welcome, and they showed people of all faiths celebrating
Which was
Christmas.
a great ad, actually.
Yeah, you know, they had Muslims and they had Sikhs. And I think, actually, what we want to do, at this time of year particularly, but we have the government really struggling to understand what it means to have British values. Actually, can't we have one day off where we spend it with family, where we relax, where we're not worried about spending money? And this is, we've got to remember, who is dictating this? This is, you know, the consumer.
Well, people like Harry.
Capitalist consumerism, I would suggest, Harry.
Harry, why do you want to break up families?
Well, I don't want to break up families, but I think there's a lot of false nostalgia here that Christmas has always been sacrosanct. If you think about the ultimate Christmas story, Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, when Ebenezer Scrooge wakes up on Christmas morning after being visited by the ghosts, he finds the boy on the street and he says, "Is the poulterers open? And is this turkey still in the window?" And he throws down a shilling.
Before good refrigeration, though,
and butchers were open on Christmas Day. There used to be football matches on Christmas.
You're using Charles Dickens to argue a case. You haven't moved with the times.
No, Charles Dickens is the epitome of what we see as a perfect Christmas. Shops used to be open on Christmas Day. We used to play football matches on Christmas Day. I don't want to go shopping on Christmas Day, but if people want to open up their iPad or their tablet computer after having been given a voucher by Great Aunt Mildred and buy a few books, what's the problem?
Caroline, I think that's a really good point, because if you're going to ban shopping on Christmas Day, you probably should ban use of phones, laptops and any gadgets that people have been given, because, frankly, that's also a threat to family time.
No.
And if you do actually get a voucher and you think, oh, actually, I can buy my own present with this, you might want to do that in front of the person who's given you the voucher.
No, that's a good point. And I would also concede as well, it's very difficult. You can't just shut down the internet. And, you know, the big libertarian streak in me, you know, balks at the government telling me what I can do in my own home and when I can internet shop and when I can't. But I think what you have to remember, I mean, it's a good point, tablets and phones.
Breaking news. Far more serious than the spirit of Christmas.
Blood and
Australia have won the Ashes.
No surprise there, though, was it?
3-0 up. They've got two more ridiculously pointless games now to play. Probably end up 5-0 up. So congratulations to Australia. The Ashes are now with Australia. I can't think of a more miserable way to start Christmas week.
Oh, sorry about that.
And to the England team, thanks for nothing. Because you've been utterly gutless, useless, lacking in commitment, lacking in determination, lacking in fight.
So deflated.
What is the matter with you?
Caroline, big cricket fan?
Jesus loves you, Piers.
There we go.
You know
God
what?
has sent his only son.
It's not
to come
enough,
and save us
Caroline.
all.
It's not enough. Harry, how will you spend Christmas Day? Shopping or with your family?
I will spend it with my family, but if one of my children
So, in other words, you're preaching one thing to everyone else.
I can shop with
you yourself.
Hang on, he hasn't finished his point.
Because I can spend time with my family and I can shop, because the internet shopping on Christmas Day is invariably done with the family. And also, there are lots of people who are on their own on Christmas Day. They are lonely, and if they want to log on and distract themselves by either going shopping or reading your tweets, Piers, which you know, do you log off on Christmas?
I don't tweet on Christmas Day.
Did you not?
Other than to wish everybody a happy Christmas.
The thing is, this is about shopping, not necessarily about internet use per se.
Oh, I'd love to ban internet use on Christmas Day.
Wouldn't we all? Bring back Christmas
Not
as it
just
was.
Christmas Day.
But I think that the wider point is, and it kind of relates to Sunday shopping as well, is that actually when you're wanting to do some retail therapy on Christmas Day, somebody has to serve you. And invariably, the people who will be working on Christmas Day will actually be, you know, the poorest and the most dispossessed, those people who need to get the double or the triple time, or those people who can't stand up to their boss and say no.
If we can't just down our shopping tools for Christmas Day, for God's sake, what is happening to us?